Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal at In-House Crafter. Well, today I decided to work on this one. This one is the one I like to call the Harvest Basket. Still fall, I figured why not pick this one up. I haven't worked on it since I think the last time I did a video on it. So I thought why not. Okay, I don't know what color I want to use because I've got the green here that I was working with the last time, which I might do because we're putting in this leaf right here. I'll bring you down just a little bit, which is this right here. And I thought that would be cute to put in. So, because all this other area is the basket, and I don't know, I'm not sure that's even going to turn out like a basket, but it's worth a shot anyway. So I'm hoping I have all the right colors out. I had certain colors here. The green color here that's for that one is, I think, 3013. Let me look over here right fast. Yes, 3013. Here is that green and the color. Sometimes I don't mind them being on these type of cards, but I hate having to go through a stack of them just to find your colors. Sometimes I like just having them on a normal card, threader thing. It just makes it easier that way. This way I have to sift through all of them. But yeah. So how is everybody doing today? I was doing good until I woke up this morning and my right shoulder all the way up to the side of my neck and into my ear a little bit, I woke up with pain. And for the life of me, I can't figure out what I did, because when I woke up one time before in the middle of the night, I was fine. And I was debating on whether to do a video or not, so I thought, well, I'll do one, because I was just going to sit back and relax a little bit. So, and by the way, y'all, this is Tuesday, but I'm not going to upload it till Wednesday, so my internet doesn't work the best in the evenings, so if I film now, I'll upload in the mornings, unless I seriously need it uploaded that night. It'll just make it a little easier on me. I'm super excited. My husband got a new job today, so my video times will change up then. But it won't be by much. We had some really pretty weather today and everything. It was real warm too, so we cut our heat off again. Got up into the 60s today. So that was good. We just now turned it back on not too long ago. So we've done pretty good too. We've only had to run our heat and put it on 72, so it doesn't really get too cold for us yet. Of course, we ain't hit the teens yet here in the mountains, so for some reason I just can't get a grip on this thing tonight. Man, I just pulled my thread off again. I think it's about time to get a new piece of thread. My husband and I just got done watching the first season of this sitcom called Ted. It's alright if you can handle the foul mouth in it, but if you have small children in your house, I do not recommend watching that with them in there. I really don't. You do not want to hear them pick up those foul mouth words. It was a lot for me to sometimes sit there and watch, because I'm like, ugh. I mean, it had its funny moments, and then there were times like, ugh, you know. That's a little extreme for me. So, and yes, y'all, I do have Christmas music going in the background. My husband wanted to bring in the Christmas tree today, but I was like, we ain't got no place to put it just yet. Of course, it would still be in its case. And I'm not quite ready to have Butler in particular to be attacking the Christmas case that's housing the tree. I'm just not really ready for all that just yet. So he said, well, we can bring it in tomorrow. I was like, okay. You know, sounds good to me, because I just wasn't up for it today. My shoulder was hurting too bad. And for some reason, I have a piece right here, I guess, ready. Dropped my needle thread. A good thing I have two, because it's a little hard to move this table to get it where the camera's at without having to move everything. Huh? I hate it when it does that. I ain't really did much tapestry stitching today. I have done a lot of embroidery stitching. I have been working on this project all day today. And I'm up here stitching this in. And I don't know, I had put this down last year and didn't pick it back up. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it into a pillow or stitch it onto a bag. I ain't really decided just yet. But with Christmas coming around and everything, and it's in red, I thought, well, I'll bring it back out. But that's what I've been stitching on. After you get done, you know, doing the pattern for so long, you basically know how to do that pattern without having to look at it. So I wanted something to stitch on today that I didn't have to focus or change out color at all. Because where I just did not feel good today, and that one seemed to be the one. So that is what I have been doing today. I just ain't felt good and just decided to stay with that. It's easy. It ain't nothing but line stitching, and you know, I like back stitching, so that's basically what that was, practically back stitching. So, and it's done on 28 count too, so it was right up my alley. Well, there seem to be some more Y's over here. So why don't we stitch some of those in? And since I don't feel like fighting with this, we're going to pin this down. Oh yeah, that's much better. I can hang on to it now. And I think this is a Y. It looks like a Y almost. Some of the symbols are really, really, I don't know, not smudged, but it looked like when they printed it, the ink didn't dry the way it should have on certain ones. So it makes it look a little funny looking. So it doesn't really hurt to go get a, you know, second look. Okay, that is a Y. I thought it was. It looked like one. I hope everybody went out today and voted. I know my husband and I did. I didn't used to vote and everything, but now I do. I basically had to get Butler to take a nap while I did this. I had to kick Moo Moo out of the room and pin him in the room with me, just so that he would leave her alone. Because if I'd left them both out of the bedroom, yeah, that would have been a disaster. So he's actually being a good boy right now. He's taking him a nap on the bed, which I'll probably regret later because then he'll have the zoomies. But that's okay. I can deal with his zoomies just as long as he ain't zooming on Moo Moo all the time. She don't like it. I may have started a bad habit with him. I've been letting him attack my feet when I got shoes on, and he absolutely loves it and everything. But if you holler, ow, that hurts, he quits doing what he's doing and then pounces your foot another way. It's like he understands that word. It's weird, because then he'll go to licking you. Of course, my husband did Google, because the way our cat acts sometimes, we seriously think he's got OCD. The cat. I didn't think cats could get it, but he Googled it, and yeah, cats can get it, and they can actually go on medication for it. Well, I don't want my cat on medication for it. I kind of like his personality the way it is. So I'll just deal with all of his little weirdness. Because he's got a comical a little personality for a cat. And we all seem to love him for it, so. Does anybody have any Thanksgiving plans they're starting to plan? I know we're going to my father-in-law's for Thanksgiving. So, yeah, we got to go out of town for that. So, I'm hoping it's not going to be too hectic on the roads, but I have a funny feeling it is going to be because it's Thanksgiving. Everybody's going to be rushing to Thanksgiving meal. So, I'm kind of hoping that he'll want to have Thanksgiving dinner a little early and not in the afternoon or evening, more or less. So, we'll have to see about that one. But all in all, I think we'll have a good time. We had a good time last year at Christmas dinner. So, I think everything will work out just fine. Alright, everybody. I'm going to stop right there. I have either an ice pad or a heating pad I'm going to use. I'm not made up my mind which one I want to use for my shoulder yet. But anyhow, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of when my next video comes out. You can also find me on Etsy. The Twitter account I am still working on, so I will let everyone know when that's coming up. But until next time, happy stitching.